With the cost of electricity rising and pressure mounting to reduce our carbon footprint, imagine generating your own electricity with enough spare to sell back to the power grid. At a factory in Melbourne southeast, scientists and engineers have been working for 20 years to develop this. It
basically turns your house into a little virtual power station.
A washing machine-sized device called BlueGen that cuts down on some big numbers. Each unit produces about 17,000 kilowatts of electricity, more than twice the amount used by the average home. It produces 75% less CO2 emissions than coal-fired power stations, and
the unit can be mounted inside, outside, basement, even in a ceiling space. So different configurations for different markets will be available.
But building the units isn't as simple. The process to make those machines work is really quite remarkable. It starts off with a ceramic powder which is turned into a huge ceramic paste. That is then poured into this ginormous furnace which cooks it at temperatures of over 1300 degrees Celsius. Now that process happens over and over again until they get to the point that they've created this very small fuel cell, a ceramic fuel cell. It's very small, it's very light, but it generates electricity of up to 25 watts, which doesn't sound like much, but when you put them on top of each other, stack them up, it's enough to create electricity for your home. The company spent more than $220 million on development, also the home user can't tell the difference.
The fuel cell unit makes power, it also makes heat for hot water. So if you care to press the button,
bang.
So we have power,
electricity,
we have hot water,
taps working,
we've got the kettle boiling.
Fastest cup of tea ever. But like all good things, it doesn't come cheap. Each unit costs $8,000 and has a lifespan of about 15 years, though the ceramic tiles need to be replaced every 5 years. The company says it will pay itself off within 7 years, though so far no Australian governments have offered a rebate. But the company is thinking beyond the suburbs.
Well, can you imagine that every office building, every commercial building could have several of these units? In fact, if you had a 30-storey building, you might have one of these units on every floor, providing all of the lighting, all of the computer power.
And there's strong interest from overseas with orders for this device from Europe and Japan. Ahron Young, Sky News, Melbourne. Ahron Young, Business Channel, Melbourne.